Hello, this is Solomon, and I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but I've been busy. So it's 1v1 against ME109, go for random. But actually, I think ME109 actually went Italy. I went random and I got Japan. Now, the match before this, it was the same matchup, and he camoed and tried to do a M15 rush, but I obviously just played Decrypt, then just made a RUSE spam and killed him. And I told him I played Decrypt, so here we are the second game. And it's going to do a wonderful example of how ridiculously overpowered Japan is. So I'm doing... Actually, I decided to hang on for a little bit to get an idea of what he's doing. I do armor base, AT base, or armor base barracks. Because I was anticipating a barracks rush this game. I also do 4 depots since the match is depots. I anticipate a barracks rush from him, and so since he did try an armor rush last game, it didn't work. And Haw goes and Chi and like a couple of Chi Haws will just destroy Italy barracks. Kono came out to stop the truck from pushing like well it can't really get right here in time, so yeah, they keep the truck keep the base from pushing more. But they turn out to be armor bases, so I'm like, oh shit. That's not good. And I spawned a bunch of hoggos. Now these will die to medium tanks, so like oh really problematic. So I immediately build the AT base. M13's coming out. It's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna lose the depot. Like, oh wait, maybe I'll save the depot, but they push back forward. One more shot killed it. Man, M13s are so garbage. It takes them 4 hits to kill the Hoggo. Holy shit. So I lose this depot, unfortunately. And now he has M15s. I'll ruse over this way. It's like, oh, this is dying. Oh, AT gun. Oru. So I lose that depot. Uh-oh, 2 M15s will kill 1 Chiha. So now he goes after this depot. So now I have gone from 4 depots to 1 depot. And he has 4 depots. This is obviously problematic. But he's not defending this armor base, so I can go ahead and kill it with the 4 Hoggos. 1 to 15 would kill all these Hoggos. Why is only one of them firing? Bad move order, I guess. Or I gave them a move order and not an attack order. So I kill it. And he did, okay. Oh, okay. So he doesn't micro the auto blind and I actually end up sniping it with the AT gun. And if I was better at micro, I would be moving this guy so he goes back into ambush mode after every time he fires, but since he keeps on firing constantly, he's not going back into ambush mode. So I lose that one, lots of damage. And he decides not to take this engagement. It's 8, 6. Oh yeah, he would have lost actually, probably. No, he definitely would have lost that, since I could just make like 2 more hovers from here. Jihan hover right here. So, what do? I'm down well, I rebuild this depot already. But I'm 2 depots against 4 depots. Well, here's the thing. He only has the armor base on the right, only 2 units left over here on the left, and the units on the right are like bottled up. Kinda. So what do? Well, obviously I counterattack. That's the only thing I can do. Because look, I have the path. The path to his depot is open. Like his Shihas or Hoggos are slow as hell, but I mean, I have these guys speeding up to go help them. If I can kill that depot, I'll equalize the situation, and I'll be pulling back all his units for them to be defensive. Again, if he hadn't lost this armor base, if he built 1 M15, this wouldn't have happened. So yeah, standard just to put him in a little street right here. Yeah, I killed a depot. And I am back up to 4 depots since I didn't spend any more money on units. I spent all my money rebuilding the depots right away. I managed to kill one of his depots. So he's actually behind depots to me right now. Which is pretty hilarious. He had such a good start. He killed 3 of my 4 depots. But since I managed to counterattack and kill his depot, he was not generating any pressure since he wasn't attacking me, so I could just spend all my money on depots. Now I have 5 depots, and he also has 5 depots. So it's 5 depots against 5 depots. Go ahead and capture this. Now it's a little bit more problematic since I don't have any counters to the AT guns right now. Mixed artillery anti-air base right here. I sent some Kono, but I want to try to force the AT guns away. Okay, so I'm seeing this happen. It's like, I cannot allow him to get vision on all my shit, like, or foam to RDR on all my shit. That would be really, really bad. So I just try to do this rush to hopefully let my Kono will get through and maybe kill. I mean, I killed 4 M15s, and I don't lose a whole lot of RUSE actually, so. But yeah, this depot dies. Okay, so what do I do here? Since there's AT guns and M15s around this fort, they're protected by the forest, and there's also artillery. I could go my own artillery, but I can also go air. Since if he already has his stack up and he micros right, he can just kill my own artillery. I mean, I have a micro advantage since he's stuck in his choke point with his artillery unless he moves out of it. But even if I build artillery, he can also just build the M75 assault gun. Anyway, so I go air because I can just strafe all his light shit. And I can also strafe building trucks. And even potentially bomb on his building. So I force him to build air in AA. An Italian AA is 15 each. It's so expensive. And I will just kill his Sayetas. Like, he has to spend so much money just to deal with these zeros. I get a nice little snipe on the AT gun. Any day now? Okay, yeah, nice. Getting the Sahariana would have been really nice. So yeah, strafing. I killed, I think, 2 of these. 2 of the artillery. And I killed the 3rd one. I camo, so I can't artillery anymore my stuff. Now, unfortunately, I didn't micro my air at all. I don't think I can see the... Oh, I can even see the AA guns, and I didn't really micro them at all. I just clicked on like the stack from like right here. Or like right here. So very little micro for me. So yeah, these guys pushed up again. To keep them from pushing through or something. I killed a Sariana, which is really nice. So now the Zayadas come out, but they're not going to do anything. And I really like... Japan is just so overpowered. Like, what is Italy supposed to do here? This is one of the very, very few situations where I'm not, like, super opposed to building Italian AA, since, like, considering the size of the map, and if there's conflict around here, like, that's where all the stuff is going to be, so might as well just put some AA there, since it will be effective, since I'll always be using it. But still, zeros of blitz are just so fast. You're going to have to spend so much money on so much AA just to do something. And Sayedas are just going to die to zeros. As long as I'm not fighting over the blob of AA, I can just go somewhere else on the map if I want to. Yeah, this Sayada gets dragged over. So I just kill it. And you know what he should have done? Well, hey, he should have taken these 2 depots. I don't know why I didn't. But besides that, heavy infantry pressure wouldn't have been a bad idea. Like, start making heavy infantry. Heavy infantry and AT guns pushing the rest of the area. Or getting the money for the proto base. Like, if he hadn't been thrown off tempo by my counterattack, he should have gone like proto base. And won, basically. If the AA and Carols and Brettas. And even right now, proto base isn't a bad idea for the armored AA. The Bretta tracks. Yeah, it's necessary to take these depots. I don't know why he isn't. I'm building a 6 depot or a 5th depot over here. I'm not taking this one since I don't know if he has vision on it, but he can easily get vision. Fortunately, I'm not microwaving, so I don't actually end up killing any of these Brettas. These Fanatics. I don't know why he's making more M15s. They're not doing anything. So. Like, he would have been better off of heavy infantry since, like, right now the M15's only purpose is to kill infantry and light units. And, like, heavy infantry can do that. Or he's trying to build up for a rush. But why is he spending so much money on everything else then? I lose vision there. Or actually, I'm trying to remember. I think the issue was since how my airfield was launching, the plane would launch when I would target on them. But it would turned out once they finished the launching animation, it would just fly over and they would have to circle around again to actually target, I think was the issue. I just did a barrier trooper to go after his depot, but it's actually almost out, which I didn't realize at the time. But I do manage to make him build units, which is kind of funny. I should have strafed that if I had the chance, but fortunately I didn't. My micro was not on point in this game. Oh, well, I wasn't really trying to micro either. AT position, which isn't the worst idea. I mean, you can use it like you can snipe AA through the forest right here, and it will secure plane kills, and it will also stop any sort of armor push. But at this point, why not just go prototype base? I also decided to get sharpshooter since he has so much light units pushed up, and these guys have enough range. I feel I could do some damage to them. Although it's definitely arguable that I should have just gone artillery base and built light artillery. Honestly, in retrospect, that probably would have been better. And now they're definitely getting kills though. Now the M75 start to come out. Another strafe and run. Like this thing is so okay. This thing is still pretty garbage. It doesn't even turn fast enough against Blitz fighters. I started building more RUSE since he has a large amount of M15s. Oh yeah, I also take this depot right here since he has no map pressure, like wide pressure. Like he should have built heavy infantry or done a lot more M15 attacking over here. Like he could pressure all this, but he's just not. He's just keeping all his units static in the middle. And he didn't take these 2 depots, so now he's down to 1 depot. And I still have... I have 6 depots, although 2 of them are about to run out. Yeah, so I'd strafe a bunch more A. Like, oh shit, that's a lot of M15, so I build more AT. We're launching. Oh yeah, so he tries to build another depot, but I have recon, so I can strafe his trucks. Did he? Well, he didn't even try to camo it. I don't know why he camoed this shit. That's like, I have no idea. Was that a misclick? There's no reason to camo any of this. I get a Stussy. I can't remember specifically why. I think just to keep vision on his stuff easier. Since this is kind of an awkward angle to get into. Okay, so here comes his attack. It's like, oh shit, I did not build enough units. 18 versus 8 versus, yeah, this stuff. And he has to do this since he's behind so much economically. But like, Hillary are just such bullshit. Like, let's look at, they go 43 speed. They do more damage than M15, and they only cost 10. Like, they literally just annihilate any sort of armor push that isn't, like, heavy armor. Like, even a blob of them, they're just so fast. You could just, like, rush Panthers and kill them still. I mean, the Panther player is kiting, but still, my point stands. These things are just ridiculously effective. Like, it's ridiculous between the speed, firepower, and cost. Hey, so was having trouble clicking on the stack, and I could only give move orders, so some of my guys were moving. Like, really difficult to deal with. I was a bit worried. I was like, those need to die. I didn't want him to kill my airfield. That would be a really expensive loss. But he's not. He doesn't target my AT base or my headquarters or anything, so I'm just building more RUSE still. And it was kind of really pointless to go this way. I built a second airfield, which was a waste of money. I should have built artillery and AA, or artillery AA base and built artillery. Oh, he also loses a assault gun to these AT guns, but I don't have any economy left right here except for this one depot, which he didn't kill. I mean, he killed this supply depot at least, but he didn't kill this one or this one, which he really should have done. So yeah, now I just have a bunch of hurries and he has 0 money. Like, he just had such a bizarre continuation, and letting me get that counterattack in after his beginning rush just really threw everything off. But then he, like, generated no wide map pressure and built a bunch of M15s that just sat in the middle for like 90% of the game. It's just really bizarre. I'll swing my AT gun up to snipe these convoys. Fortunately, this guy gets ambushed. Oh wait, no he doesn't. Okay, now he gets ambushed. Here's a Susie, unfortunately. Netter AT position for some reason. Yeah, getting heavy infantry at no point was a mistake. Not getting prototype base was a mistake. Or even like going double airfield, like going super heavy. Like, well, he needs to get these depots at some point. I don't know why I never did that. I mean, try to get them near the end, but at that point, like again, he had no wide map pressure, so he didn't have anything over here to stop my recon. But even going like double airfield and Voltros and keeping pressure on me so I don't have economy, like you can make that work. Like his Veltros and P108s, and just keep on bombing my airfield whenever I build it, bombing my bunkers. I mean, it would definitely be difficult to go for the air superiority approach, but when you have superior economy and control the map, you could definitely do it. Yeah, strafe that. And I also make an admin. All these guys to set up in case M15 try to do anything tricky. Wait, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for him to surrender. Build artillery and anti-air base so I can get rid of that bunker. Starts doing this, but all these guys, he tries radio silence, but I have recon, so I don't know why he bothered doing that. Really stupid. I strafe to Syriana. Then he runs back with M15 since we're all spotted. Like, oh, these guys are pushing across. Okay. You guys have ambush, so it should be fine. Wait, first one dead. This one's about to die. Oh, wait, this is forest, and I don't have any recon, so I can't see through it. And my admin is gonna die in 3 shots. So 2 shots. Oh, he died. Okay then. But yeah, oh my god, I was kind of mad there. I was like, I still would have won because he has no income, and I still have 2 depots. But man, almost losing the admin was kind of frustrating. I was like, god damn it. Yeah, so I think he's turned this now. Anyway, the point of this game was ME109 played that really badly, but if you kill 3 of 4 starting depots of the enemy, like, I mean, that's a really, really, really big advantage you just gave yourself. But I'm playing Japan. You can literally just counter everything of ease. RUSE Hago, like RUSE kill any sort of non-heavy armor. RUSE kill heavy armor. Hagos and Jihas kill any sort of light tank spam and infantry spam. Zeros just kill out of air. And they strafe light ground units. They're so fast. And they don't have attack costs. Pillboxes also kill light tank pushes and infantry pushes. Let me think. Yeah, those are the main things, particularly in that match. But Kono are also the best light infantry in the game because of reasons with medium weapons and heavy grenades. I mean, Japan just doesn't have any real weaknesses. Like, they don't have heavy infantry and they don't have like basic autocannon anti-aircraft, but like literally everything else they have, and they don't have any long-range artillery, but they get the Hatos and the super heavy rockets, which are actually ridiculous. So, I mean, whatever the weaknesses they have are just massively compensated for to a huge degree by outer strengths. They just counter everything of ease. And yeah, that is the end of this video. Well, actually, let's go look at this real quick. Yeah, I lost a lot of barracks units. They didn't really get their money back. Yeah, I had a decent amount more income. Okay, now that is the end of this video.